almost like an artful sculptural piece. You can picture the designer when they're working, kind of playing with their fabric and moving it the way an artist does.
Fashion is a series of fleeting moments, a fact Phillip acknowledges with his latest collection, which attempts to freeze some of those moments in fabric. The central concept is this idea of capturing movement in a flash frame, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a very temporal movement, you know. Movement is what brings life to clothes, and you know, it just went back to like the idea of simple kites. We made a t-shirt, we put a kite on the back. We did kites trapped in a shell, so it's almost like kite tails getting trapped in wires and trees, and you know, the wind blowing and it's always moving. We did collapsed kites. So when you move, it always is moving with you and showing you a different form.
You realize how far fashion's moved on, that there are ideas there that would have been avant-garde if Helmut Lang had done them.
Very sophisticated draping, all kinds of asymmetrical draping. I mean, it's just, you know, it's great style and artistry.
Everyone has access to fabric. It's just yards and yards and meters. It's also using the idea of geometry and recutting shapes, you know what I mean, and letting shapes tell you what they want to be.
Do you find there's a sort of delicacy, a sort of poetry in what he does?
Absolutely. Of course, I know the inspiration, but I think if they wouldn't have told me it was about kites and the wind and the air and everything, I would have found it, because it's really, you feel it.
I think that for me, this color palette from like limonata to the palest pink, it's like spending my days in the sun. When I was younger, I used to fly kites, and I just wanted to reflect that, and I just wanted to give that feeling of just youth and spending days doing what you love.
We try to make the best of everything, and Phillip's clothes are very like that. You can see that the thought's gone into it, and they've got a razor-sharp elegance, I think.
I don't know what I'm bringing, but I'm bringing like my pleasure. You know what I mean? I'm bringing things I love. One season at a time, one dress at a time, one kite at a time. You know, we just push our love. And I guess it's like, how do you industrialize creativity in such an intimate sense? I literally touch every single piece still. You know, and I think that maybe that's the way that, you know, you pass it on.